people, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now today I'm going to talk about a relatively unknown Jamaican. I've never heard of him. I'm sure somebody will come tell me, where he used to do or where he come from. But I've never heard of him, and based on what I'm seeing in the news, they don't know much about him either. He did something foreign. Now you're wondering when since Sir P started talking about things that I'm not foreign. Well, I don't. Not unless I can tie it into a bigger point about Jamaica and Jamaicans. So today, I'm going to show you, right, because a long time I do a video like this. Long time. Today I'm going to show you how a lot of Jamaicans get the opportunity to go abroad. It's usually one of the big three countries, the US, the UK, Canada, right? Maybe even a Cayman or something like that. And instead of bettering themselves, because I'm assuming that's what them go foreign for, somehow them bring the crosses with them, and somehow end up here say they make the news like this brother. What am I talking about? The name of the individual is Andre Sterling. Now I have to admit, when we first see this make the news, the first thing that came to my mind was this brother is a Jamaican. This was before me even read the article or nothing like that. I just take one look at him and say, for some reason, right, this brother doesn't look like a Jamaican. Now, technically that don't make sense because Jamaican is not a whole race. And you shouldn't be able to identify a Jamaican with just a hedge, because it's not like say him dressed up like, they can't say alright, him dressed like a Jamaican, him just like what typical Jamaican dress, right? This is just a mugshot. But just from this brother a mugshot, we can look on him one time and say this brother is a Jamaican. I don't know. This guy is, if somebody said draw a Jamaican, this is what you draw. Come on, put the political correctness aside. You know what I'm talking about. Look on him. Him not look like at least 20 people where you know. When we look on the picture, I had to look good. This brother look like at least 10, 15 youth when we know. He looks like the textbook Jamaican youth on the corner. He couldn't be anything else but a Jamaican. It's incredible. I don't know, are we getting to the stage where we can now identify people? We can identify our own just by looking at them, just looking at their face. I don't even know how to describe it. I wish I could, right? I wish I could, but when I look on this brother's face, I see a Jamaican, right? Him just look like people me I see from me young until now. Anyway, what did Andre Sterling get himself involved in? Well, it turns out on November 20, policeman pull him over, right? A state trooper by the name of John Lennon, which, I guess his parents are probably fans of the Beatles, I don't know. Anyway, state trooper pull him over. Guess for what, the people? Broken taillight. Broken taillight. And by the end of that stop, Sterling went from being an unknown individual to one of the most wanted men in New York. What happened? Sterling pulled out gun and shot the policeman through him on. Right, the shot fly through him on and was stuck in an vest. If he never had an vest, who knows, him probably dead. That happened on November the 20th. Well, yesterday, I'm assuming you're hearing this video on the 5th of December, right, the 4th of December, the US Marshal them go for him. The US Marshal, remember them shot a state trooper and them send the US Marshals for him. Let me tell you something. Andre Sterling was never going to make it to that place alive. When me telling you say Uncle Sam na run joke with him officers them, when they say Uncle Sam that UN talk about police killing, you have to understand. When it comes on to no run joke and skin teeth with officers, freedom officers, you shot Uncle Sam officer, you're very, very likely to get a body bag. You have to go make sure so you run out in a public area where whole heap of people are see and whole heap of phone and record, and so you might make it, and even so, they might still lay you out. I'm just being honest. Uncle Sam really run a certain joke with them officers. So, the US Marshals them go for him. But, in the process, right, of the raid going down, Sterling decided to say, you know what? Might as well go to the bang. Him then start fire off. Few rounds as the man them a come in upon him. He shot 2 US Marshals. A third one was seriously injured as him try evacuate him colleague cause they don't know. Right, he could have try carrying upon him shoulder or something whatever. Feel knee pop as him try evacuate the youth them. Anyway, when them realize that Sterling mean business and him now go in peacefully, US Marshals them running upon him and mash him up. Mash him up, lay him out, throw him on body bag, that is the end of it. Just like that. And Jay Sterling was dead. I don't really want to spend too much time on the killing because the information is online. You can go see it for yourself. You see, when them run him file, you can see it on your screen right now. Them find out that the charge them when they have on him was some little minor charge. He never got in a real time feed. There was nothing in his background, right, his criminal background, that would say this brother will spend the rest of his life in jail. Until he made the move, the foolish move of shooting the state trooper. Because from there so, it's downhill, right now you spiral down the rabbit hole. Shooting a state trooper, shot fly through and got stuck in a vest. Pure problem. Plus when the US Marshals come for you, shoot off of them too, shot 2 of them, make the next one pop in foot. It was never going to end well. But me I try showing you say, all of this could have been avoided. But he made his decisions and, well, he paid the ultimate price. And as you can see, even the news article, when I read it, this part made me laugh. Let me read it for you. And I quote, Mr. Sterling, a native of Jamaica, was also wanted on 2 other warrants in Massachusetts, including one for identity theft as well as a narcotics charge in Wyoming. Right? End quote. This is what I list out the minor charge and when I'm saying it off. See them also said them also it's unclear if Sterling even having a permanent residence. But just look at the first sentence by top. Mr. Sterling, a native of Jamaica. They make sure I've put in that. When I was reading the article, because as I said, when I see the picture, I said, no man, this better look like a yard man. When we woke up that part there, a native of Jamaica, I had to laugh. You think US media easy? Let me tell you something. It is harder to fit in the part to say a native of Jamaica than to left it out. A matter of fact, for left it out, the sentence will flow better. Let me read the sentence without that part. Mr. Sterling was also wanted on 2 other warrants in Massachusetts. Now let me read it back. Mr. Sterling, a native of Jamaica, was also wanted on 2 other warrants in Massachusetts. See, it flow better without adding that he was a native of Jamaica, but the press now thought you mad. Or if left out that. I'm talking it sound like the original writer wrote Mr. Sterling was also wanted and when time Theme Boss read it over him said, well but you didn't mention how Jamaica come from. It's a 15 that way you do, a joke out the work youth. Right, that man, it sound like an afterthought. But you have to understand, Jamaica has a reputation. Jamaicans have a reputation. See when you really travel around the world and people say a Jamaican, them normally come up and ask you about certain things. These are the most common things me realize. This is my experience. They either ask you about Bob Marley or some other entertainer. They either ask you about herbs, if you smoke herbs. They either ask you about rum or them ask you about something to do with badness. Those are the most common things when people approach me and like, oh you're Jamaican, the next thing they want to know, they want to ask about Bob Marley or another entertainer. Right. They want to know about herbs. If you smoke herbs, if they go to Jamaica, which part you can get the best herbs, or they ask you about rum, or they want to ask you about badness. Who kill who if you have no gun, which part of Jamaica you come from, if which part you come from, people dead. It's after a while, it get boring. You start to realize that the world don't realize that Jamaica have bright people too, you know. Right? Jamaica have engineers, the Jamaica have scholars, Jamaica have all kind of people. But the world don't know that because the world only keeps seeing the same style Jamaicans over and over. Right. Oh, sorry, I forgot the next big one, track and field. Let me ask you about track and field too. Right. But the world don't seem to realize that there's more to Jamaica than track and field, herbs, Bob Marley, and gunshot. Right. That's because every time they see Jamaicans in the media, it's usually one of those things. And it's not like I'm saying, oh, we're facing an injustice. Let's be honest here, we're not really making the news for much else. Right, of course, people out there are doing big things, right? But if one man do one thing and 500 people do one next thing, the 500 are gonna outshine the one, right? Jamaica's reputation abroad need to get worked on, and only Jamaicans can fix it. That's why them can't even left out say it was a native of Jamaica. I don't even, when I read the article, when they get to that point, they're like, you didn't even have to mention that, dog. But they can't leave it out. They can't leave it out. I understand. They might try it a food, right? Make up things to get views. Last time I say. Right? Or in this case, them are adding things to get views. Because them now make it up to use a Jamaican. But more if you understand something. When people leave Jamaica, say them go America, Canada, UK, Cayman, where next place? Popular Bahamas, right? All over the world, Jamaicans everywhere. You would think people are leaving for go better themselves. All man for left Jamaica and go end up most wanted or foreign. And it's not even like say, he might run some kind of Diet Coke empire or had some big money scheme and Uncle Sam find out and sink him cause like you're gonna make most wanted or foreign for shot police doing routine traffic stop. Routine traffic stop over a brake light. This is what I have to say right now. Too much people got foreign, get the chance and waste it. Enough people in Jamaica who, if them ever get the opportunity to go to a place like the US or Canada or the UK or wherever and work, when them done, them not only change their own life in a positive way, but all 10, 15 other people own. Enough of them people they can't get the break. They can't get the break. And Jamaicans who they are foreign and have the opportunity. Jamaicans who they in one country where even the most minuscule job I pay them more than where people in Jamaica with quote unquote big job I get. And them still end up on the news for things like this. When we pass through certain place of foreign, and I see Jamaicans on a certain corner, I shake my head. It's like no for the man them now, no drive, no ambition, right? I don't understand. Why would you leave Jamaica? If you go foreign, go to an eyeglass. But you stay at Jamaica and turn eyeglass, man. Tell you the truth. Why you go take on the cold weather and the rain and all them things there, just with one eyeglass same way? This is what I'm telling you, say culture and mindset is important. Because you see culture and mindset, even when you leave one environment and go to the next, it follow behind you. Because it's embedded inside of you. And it's very hard to shake off. Unless you really go around some youths and some people who, are motivated on a different level and then them start rub off on you and them start motivate you. That's really the only way to shake it off. But enough man left Jamaica Croft and go foreign go to on Croft. I don't know how that makes sense. I don't know how that makes sense, and obviously right now we're not talking about Andre Sterling now cause we're talking general now. As I said, this video was not about what happened at foreign. I lead into the point of the video, which is Jamaicans who go foreign at the opportunity waste time. End up on our most wanted list. All kind of foolishness. You see, when it comes on to mindset, a youth on the corner, right, at Jamaica, who want on done and want to run a place, is when him drop a foreign, because that a fee mindset, every move he make is towards that. Every dollar he make is to buy a gun. Him not for buy, no care much money you give him. Him no want buy no house, him no want buy no apartment. Him not buy, nobody tell him about no stocks. You gotta tell him about stock and him tell you say, yo, bad man, now we're stocking. Right? Because he don't even know what you're talking about. No, he ain't about no stocks, no, he ain't about no treasure, but nothing like that. You waste him time, he want about gun. Every dollar he make is to buy gun cause he want to run off ends. And him sit down a foreign, I think back how much he gun him son got yard and when him reach down there, he might go be the man. Right? And him sit up on corner, a foreign, a New York, in a Bronx, somewhere in a Queens, somewhere, a screw up him face like people trouble him and nobody to see him. And if one day you walk and you and him I do something to make four, he want to fight you. And next thing you know, you're on a station. Or you go to your business, and man thinks the boy, you're a preem. Right? And because of that, you're a man of war in that station. Right? And a foreign day, you left for a foreign, so you go work to look after your family. Right? And see a like you, you're doing a station that give statement, right? Or pick up charge. Some real waste, man. I'm telling you, enough of the money embarrassing. Enough of the money embarrassing. I'm just being honest. And you know what the worst thing? If them that foreign 15 years and you go away for about say 3 years, and in a year or 3 years you accomplish more than what them accomplished for them 15 years, let me kill you off. Yeah man, let me kill you off. Because a your fault him not have nothing in 15 years. A your fault things don't work out for you. All the bad decisions he's made are your fault. A your fault him spend 10 years sitting on corner with man, one bag of chatting. Right? Eat up every day, burn the same spliff, drink the same liquor, and call off for the same woman. When you ask him, say, dog, how come you there for 15 years and you never ever work yet? You never see you gonna work yet. Yo, man, a hustler, dog, man, a hustler. Which hustler? Hustler? Enough man who use the term hustler, them use it as a smoke screen for being lazy and workless. Because if you are a hustler, you should have something to show for it. Come on. Violently hit that dislike button. Enough man tell us, enough man that fine when you see. Right. Not do nothing. And when you ask him, say, oh, I want to say my hustler, that's why I'm not gonna work and do nothing. That is a smoke screen, right? For the fact say, he's a crook. Because if you're a hustler, what are the earnings? Show the earnings. What are the rewards of your hustling? Show it. Right? Oh, no, you know, nothing for show for it? So you're a hustler. Yo, man, on time for work, man, and think that you that thing. Yeah, man, on time to get up and gonna work. I a fool alone them thing there. Man, a real hustler. Alright? 15 years at London, 15 years at Bronx. Where you hustling gear? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And the people them who you are laugh off of, the people them who you think you better than, people them who you are said them a nerd and you know them a fool because they wake up and then gone over there so kill themselves for go 2-3 work. Guess what? Enough of them people are below Jamaica. Enough of them people they might not have much, right, in terms of material things, right? But if you was to stumble across them savings account one day, you'd be very surprised. Right, I just stockpile them, them they know them do the money and just stockpile it. Right, but you sit down on corner every day, screw up face, one fight, man. Say, boy, you run ends. Go and back to your country, man, yo. Enough man for us left foreign, right? And just go back to Jamaica, go sit down on the corner, wherever they come from. Whichever bad man place they come from, just go sit down back around there. Because some people cannot be saved. They cannot be saved. Even if you take them out of the worst conditions, carry them go foreign, say, yo, see one job here, see one place to sleep here, see this here, see that here, see woman here, you have everything you want. Them still find a way. Them still find a way to bring the death and destruction towards themselves. I know enough people can relate to me I say right now. Matter of fact, everybody knows somebody like what I talk about right now. Waste the opportunity. Listen, if the right is that Jamaican youth that are foreign, you know. Some youth of Jamaica who have the work ethic, if they manage up a foreign and keep the same work ethic, sky's the limit for them, you know. But enough of them man they can't get the bus. They can't get the bus for go foreign, they can't get the taxi to rot it. Right. And the man who did get the bus, then go through hell and powder house for not only destroy for them name, but the name of every Jamaican. I don't know, it just don't make sense to me. Left Jamaica, a place where is the home of badness. So me I got a friend go bad just don't make no sense to me. None at all. If I want bad, me just stay at Jamaica. Right, easier for bother Jamaica. Because in Jamaica, if you have a little, just have a little bit of money in your pocket, probably can buy out one little squad over your song, run off and look at ends over your so. When you go uncle some place and them decide to them come for you, you better make sure you have your lawyer money put on. Because Uncle Sam plan to shut out the case for at least 3 years because he man broke you. Uncle Sam man broke your pocket, right? Bring you down to nothing, right? And then just finish you off with all one quadruple life sentence. So not only you broke, but you still get the big sentence. And anybody you used to link with, even you pitney them, not even them can profit from where they make. Notice how Uncle Sam play ball game. Notice how certain countries like the UK and them countries them play ball game. Everything when you make and you think so you beat them just sit down, watch you, study you, get all the evidence on you, and when they come for you, right, then broke your pocket. Right? And then fling you in a jail afterwards. Even if you come back from jail, you're not the same man you were when you went in there. And like Jamaica, where you go in a jail, little down and come out even bigger than. So Jamaica still in Jamaica, you go to jail 87 and come back out 90. Uncle some place, certain foreign countries, you got jail 116. And when you come back out, you come like you get reduced to all kerosene level to I think 87 level you gone, they got down to kerosene. Cut you down to size. But they're wasting the time go foreign. Take up badness dog. When I go foreign, I have to better on yourself, better on the family, better on the community. Take up badness of foreign. Nah, boss gonna Jamaica, if go boss gonna foreign. It didn't make sense to me still. But fool in life when you can dash it wherever you want. Patreon squad. Big up on myself. PIA, you don't know, no life. Vulture squad. Stay circling. Bless.